Go for Trouble is an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon from 1936. This is directed by Walter Lantz and Manuel Moreno and written by Lantz and Victor McLeod. And we have voices provided by Dorothy Lloyd. This one was okay. It's nothing special. It's not that memorable. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with it. Our Gopher character is causing a lot of trouble for Henrietta Hen's garden, so she hires Oswald to try and get rid of the Gopher. And that's what the animation is about. But of course, the Gopher is not making it easy for Oswald, and Oswald has a bit of a challenge on his hands. And I'll say no more than that about the specifics, but to be honest, there's not a lot of detail that I would want to go into. I don't feel like it's the most visually engaging. I don't think the specifics of the narrative are necessarily that interesting. On its own, it's absolutely fine, but there are many animations that are quite similar, with a similar story, and honestly, it plays out pretty much in the way one would expect. What does make it a little bit more interesting, I think, is the character of the Gopher. I thought he was a pretty interesting character. I did enjoy watching him wind up Oswald, and also Oswald is in this a reasonable amount. And I say that because with some Oswald cartoons, he's actually barely in it. So this one wasn't too bad if you're looking for a decent amount of Oswald. I liked the character of Henrietta Hen as well. I thought she was a pretty decent character. There's nothing about this that didn't work, but at the same time, it just didn't offer anything particularly special or anything that I think was memorable in any way. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. If you're an Oswald fan and you haven't seen it, check it out. It's definitely not too bad, but at the same time, I feel like it's probably pretty forgetful, very similar to a lot of other cartoons. On its own, it's okay. If you're looking for something quite cute that works well, then I'd say Go for Trouble is worth watching, but for me, a one-time watch was definitely enough.